Live from the Grenadian capital, this is the GBN television news. GBN covering you from the Grenadine Island chain to Brooklyn, New York via the World Wide Web on www.gbn.gd. The news headlines comes to you compliments Nexa Credit Union, with you wherever your road leads.
This is Network News for Tuesday, November 4, 2025. In the headlines, no decision yet on the U.S.'s request to install radar equipment and technical personnel at Maurice Bishop International Airport. Opposition boycotts Parliament over procedural disputes. Caracou's Lauriston Airport set for historic renaming and major upgrade. Also in the news, regionally, Fathers Association in Trinidad and Tobago urges legal action on paternity fraud. Internationally, South Florida mobilizes relief flights as Jamaica reels from Hurricane Melissa. Plus, in the sports news, West Indies to clash with New Zealand in first T20 in Eden Garden.
The first segment of the news comes to you compliments Soft Weave bathroom tissue.
Have you heard about the new Soft Weave bathroom tissue with total hygiene? As hygiene and safety have taken center stage, our bathroom tissue is now manufactured with 3 different technologies to offer the best protection for you and your family. UVC light technology for a safe and effective disinfection process, eliminating 99.9% of microorganisms. Also, production at high temperatures, killing all types of germs and bacteria. And it's pH controlled with delicate fibers to prevent irritation for even sensitive skin. Soft Weave Total Hygiene Bathroom Tissue, available in supermarkets and shops island-wide. Visit Soft Weave Caribbean Facebook or Instagram pages for more information.
I'm Kenroy Baptiste with Network News. Thanks for joining us. Prime Minister Deacon Mitchell is withholding a decision on the U.S. government's request to install radar equipment and technical personnel at Maurice Bishop International Airport, citing the need for thorough technical and legal assessments amid mounting public debate and scrutiny. Cherry and Blackman Stephen reports.
This government was fully aware that because of the nature of the request, that it could not proceed to make a definitive yes for the very reasons that we've seen played out in the public.
Prime Minister Deacon Mitchell has not committed to a decision on a request from the United States government to install radar equipment and related personnel at the Maurice Bishop International Airport. The proposal made through the U.S. Southern Command has sparked vigorous public debate and drawn a wave of questions regarding its implications for Grenada's sovereignty and security. Addressing Parliament, Prime Minister Mitchell noted that while Grenada maintains long-standing security cooperation with the U.S. and regional partners,
it's important to point out, and I think this is important for me to go on the record, to say that as Prime Minister of the country and the government we would not enter into any agreement which from a Grenada perspective has any possibility of violating Grenadian domestic law or violating international law.
He emphasized the civilian nature and historical significance of the airport, highlighting the need for thorough technical and legal assessment before any decision is reached.
Second, so we first appreciate that the Maurice Bishop International site, by its very history, is one that is historic, of significance to the public, and one that evokes a lot of emotive reactions. That's one. And therefore, clearly, we appreciate that the public will want to opine on this matter. Second, and perhaps more fundamentally important, the Maurice Bishop International Airport is a civilian airport, and therefore it is not equipped to treat with military-type operations. Third, any installing of the radar would obviously disrupt the operations of the Maurice Bishop International Airport, and we would need technical advice as to whether or not it was feasible or advisable to do so.
Mitchell assured the public that discussions remain ongoing and pledged transparency throughout the process, stating that no decision will be made without careful consideration and public disclosure.
Grenada has no military, and therefore our cooperation with the U.S. has always been in the context of law enforcement, and in the context of our own domestic law, and in the context of international law.
Cherry and Blackman Stephen, GBN News.
Opposition members of Parliament boycotted Tuesday's sitting of the House of Representatives, protesting alleged procedural breaches and marginalization, intensifying political tensions and raising questions about parliamentary governance. We have another report from Cherry and Blackman Stephen.
The seats on the opposition side, with the exception of backbencher Peter David, remained empty as members of Parliament aligned with the New National Party staged a boycott of today's parliamentary sitting.
I write on behalf of the members of the opposition in the House of Representatives to formally inform you that we will not be attending the sitting of Parliament scheduled for Tuesday, November 4, 2025, nor the sitting of the Senate scheduled for Thursday, November 6, 2025. This decision was not taken lightly. It follows a troubling and consistent pattern of disregard for the constitutional role of the opposition and erosion of respect for the institution of Parliament itself.
The opposition's absence was described as an act of principle against what was termed creeping authoritarianism and the marginalization of dissenting voices. Following the reading of the letter, Speaker Leo Cato defended the scheduling of the November 4th sitting.
The schedule of meetings of parliamentary sittings is determined by the standing orders, and I think standing order number 15 clearly says how the meetings are set and the dates are determined. And just to add as well, we also established that the documents were in fact sent, but there must have been some technical errors with the mailbox of some recipients, hence the document did not appear.
Pierre pointed to what she sees as a troubling and consistent pattern of disregard for the constitutional role of the opposition.
The decision not to attend today's sitting was really a matter of principle. We've seen a very troubling pattern of disregard for the constitutional role of the opposition and for basic parliamentary norms and established procedures, things that we agreed upon as government and opposition, such as the scheduling of Parliament.
Cherry and Blackman Stephen, GBN News.
Carriacou's Lauriston Airport is to be rechristened H.A. Blaise Airport as government pushes ahead with ambitious upgrade plans targeting night landing capabilities by early 2026. Trainee reporter Shania McIntosh reports.
Minister for Carriacou and PT Martinique Affairs, Honorable Tevin Andrews, has announced that the Lauriston Airport will soon be officially renamed the H.A. Blaise Airport. Minister Andrews also provided an update on ongoing upgrades to the facility, revealing that runway edge lights, aerodrome lights, and beacons have all been delivered and are scheduled to be installed by November 14th. He added that obstruction lights are already on site and the Grenada Airports Authority is coordinating the installation ahead of the planned commencement of night landing operations.
Leads to the Lauriston Airport, which will soon be named the H.A. Blaise, or the Hubert A. Blaise Airport. Mr. Speaker, the runway edge lights and aeroport lights and new aerodrome beacons have all been delivered and will be installed by the 14th of November.
According to the minister, the government aims to facilitate night landing flights at Carriacou Airport by the first quarter of 2026, marking another phase in the island's aviation development efforts.
On site, and the Grenada Airports Authority, Mr. Speaker, is coordinating the installation ahead of the night landing operations. So the intention is by the first quarter of 2026, we will be able to accommodate night landing in Carriacou.
Janaya McIntosh, GBN News.
Before the break, the Grenada Airports Authority will stage a full-scale tsunami drill at Maurice Bishop International Airport on Wednesday morning from 9 to 10:30. Here's what we can tell you. The exercise, which coincides with World Tsunami Awareness Day, is part of ongoing efforts to bolster disaster preparedness and safeguard the traveling public, airport staff, and surrounding communities. Airport authorities have confirmed that normal operations will continue uninterrupted throughout the 90-minute simulation. Flights will not be affected and the airport will remain fully open. In the event of a genuine emergency during the drill, standard emergency protocols will take immediate precedence, ensuring swift response to any real threat. Travelers and residents are advised that emergency vehicles, movements, and other unusual activity observed at the airport during this simulation are part of the controlled exercise. We can tell you too, the Grenada Airports Authority extends gratitude to all passengers, stakeholders, and the local community for their cooperation and understanding as Grenada strengthens its readiness to deal with hazards. Network News were live from the Grenadian capital, still to come from us. Major boost for education in St. David as state-of-the-art Catholic secondary school takes shape and is slated for completion by March 2027.
Grenada, get ready for a fantastic explosion. It's Pan Invasion, the official handover of steel pans to communities across Grenada, Carriacou, and PT Martinique on Saturday, November 8th at 5:30 p.m. at the Tanti Netball Court. Experience the thrill of live steel pan music. Feel the rhythm in every beat at Pan Invasion. Enjoy electrifying performances by top local steel orchestras and special guest artists. Whether you're a die-hard pan lover or just in the mood for some good vibes, this is the event you don't want to miss. So join us at Pan Invasion on Saturday, November 8th, 5:30 p.m. at the Tanti Netball Court. Presented by the Ministry of Tourism, Creative Economy and Culture.
Loans are designed to make your Christmas bright. Choose the loan that suits you best. You can sparkle at $20,000, twinkle at $40,000, glitter at $60,000, shimmer at $80,000, or glow at $100,000. Use your Cherry Christmas loan for gifts, travel, family celebrations, or anything that makes your Christmas magical. Whatever your wish, there is a loan to light up your holidays. Apply today, and together we will make it a Cherry Christmas.
Spare your pocket, spare the earth, always at Grand Left, you come first. Save energy, save our time, we choose your wattage and we choose your time. When you use appliances, make sure you buy energy efficient every time. Spare your pocket, spare the earth, always at Grand Left, you come first. Spare your pocket, spare the earth, always at Grand Left, you come first.
Mobility, a common theme woven into the very fabric of human history. From ancient wanderers to modern explorers, our instinct to move, to seek something greater, and to grow has always driven us forward. Imagine a journey into pathways of boundless opportunities and endless possibilities. A collective future where the vibrant rhythms of the Caribbean, rich culture, and welcoming community create unforgettable experiences. Beyond citizenship by investment, we believe in our collective investment of time, resources, and energy that fosters innovation, creates jobs, and enriches lives, driving the growth of an entire nation. The Investment Migration Agency Grenada boasts over a decade of exceptional service and remains committed to guiding you toward global mobility and economic freedom through investment. Your journey becomes our shared story of progress and prosperity. This is an invitation to be part of something greater, something enduring. Begin your journey at imagrenada.gd. IMA Grenada. Unlock the possibilities.
Songs of Hope and Glory, a diocesan choir festival. Join us as we celebrate this Jubilee year with beautiful songs and uplifting performances on November 30th, 4 p.m. at the Grenada Trade Center. Tickets cost adults $20, children $10. Tickets are available at your local churches and on gotofect.com. Let's come together to celebrate with our choirs and rejoice in the spirit of hope and glory. November 30th, 4 p.m. at the Grenada Trade Center. See you there.
Christmas comes with more choices. Red curtains or white curtains, new paint or new furniture. Christmas dinner, that's a must. One ham or maybe two. Decisions. With financing from Co-op Bank, more is possible. Get up to $50,000 and make more of your dreams come true this Christmas. Plus, get an opportunity to win gifts and prizes. Christmas does come with more smiles, more togetherness, more love. And at the end of it all, it's more than worth it. This is your season for more with Co-op Bank. Visit our website for more details. Terms and conditions apply. Dreams come true with our Co-op Bank loan.
Welcome to Caracou, small in size, rich in spirit. As you step off the boat, you're greeted by smiling faces and warm island vibes. Your adventure begins here. Need a cozy place to stay? The Mermaid Beach Hotel has been a favorite for years. Waterfront views, clean comfort, and located in the town. In Bogles, the Roundhouse Cottages offers rustic charm with a touch of elegance. A peaceful hideaway surrounded by nature. Prefer something private? Dong Island Villas gives you space, sea breeze, and a home away from home feel. Wake up to the sound of waves and views that stretch for miles. We're ready to welcome you. When are you coming?
For when you need someone to help you to your feet, I'll be that beacon to your highest peak. Oh, I'll be right next to you, no, I will never leave. Come on, take my hands, we got everything we need. Cause you can look to me whenever you're in need. Just call on me and I'll be on my way. I'll be by your side, never to divide. The light that shines our way. Wherever you ride me, we'll make your dreams come true. Next time, next time, next time, right next to you.
Nexa Credit Union, with you wherever your road leads.
It happens to all of us. Low on cash and in need of money right away. Play Instacash Monday to Sunday and there are no draws.
So what you saying? No numbers to choose from?
Nope.
And no draw sessions to wait on?
Nope.
And we can play it anytime and any day?
Yep. Including Sundays. Instacash. Ask for it by name and choose from a wide variety of games as low as $2 and win instantly. It is fast, it is easy to play, and you win cash right away. Must be 18 years or older to play. NLA, making your dreams come true.
GBN leads, the others follow. This segment is brought to you by Republic Bank.
Republic Bank, we're the one for you.
According to experts in the Ministry of Education, bullying in schools is more than playground teasing and can have serious emotional and mental consequences for students. Shauna Cuffey, school counseling supervisor, said schools must take an active role in addressing this issue.
Bullying is repeated aggression against someone, with the intent to harm them. So it's not a one-time thing. If you keep doing it, it's bullying. And there are some things that come into play with bullying. So the imbalance of power is something we have to note. The bully seems to think he or she has more power to usurp the other one's power and to make them feel that they are powerless. We also have, that situation where the bully has access. So the repetition of it, I have access to you to malign you, to abuse you, and that it's physical, it's psychological, it's emotional.
She said early recognition and a coordinated response are essential to breaking the cycle and helping young people develop into confident, caring individuals.
Aggression comes from somewhere. In psychology, we have, cognitive behavioral theory, and we have A, which is the antecedent, what causes, right? B, that's the behavior, that aggression, and C, the consequences. So we have our families where the dynamics have changed, as you know. The last 40 years on families have been extremely difficult. We have a lot of single parenting, not just moms, but dads. We have economic challenges. We have sexual orientation challenges. We have the whole idea of family being redefined and changed. Our norms and values, Ms. Noel, have been skewed.
Other news, November 2025 is National Youth Month, signaling a dedicated period of engagement and empowerment for the nation's young people. Trainee reporter Deidre Seeley has more details.
The government of Grenada is recognizing the achievements and promise of the nation's youth during November, which has been designated National Youth Month. Under the theme, Our Youth, Our Strength, Our Grenada, the observance began with a church service at the Kenroy Catholic Church in St. John on Sunday. Minister for Youth and Sports Honorable Delma Thomas provided an overview of the celebration at today's sitting of the House of Representatives.
This year's Youth Month being observed under the theme, Our Youth, Our Strength, Our Grenada. It is a theme that speaks directly to a belief that the energy, innovation, and determination of our youth are the true pillars of our nation's progress.
Several activities have been scheduled to engage and honor the nation's youth this month.
From school visits and youth empowerment workshop to our financial management webinar series. held every Tuesday, which focuses on helping our youth make wise and sustainable financial decisions. We will also celebrate the success of our young men and women in the Empower program on November 5th. Other key highlights include the You Can Cook, which will be held in St. John's, National Youth Sports Night, Youth Caravan on November 15th, opportunity for young people to showcase their teamwork and community spirit. Later in the month, we'll engage in youth leaders in a National Youth Parliament debate on November 26th, followed by the Youth in Business program launch on November 27th, aimed at supporting entrepreneurship and innovation.
Youth Month will culminate with a youth cocktail and award ceremony in Carriacou on November 27th, followed by a youth caravan and concert on November 30th. Reporting for GBN News, I am Deidre Seeley.
Now, work is moving ahead on the new St. David's Catholic Secondary School, one of the government's major education projects aimed at improving learning conditions in the parish. The new facility will replace the existing structure and accommodate around 500 students and 40 staff members. It will feature 15 classrooms, technical and science labs, IT and visual arts rooms, and space for home management and clothing studies. In an interview with the Government Information Service, project engineer Tiffany Donald said construction is progressing on schedule and several community members are employed on site.
They are at the stage of constructing the foundation of the building and have completed all the earthworks that includes clearing the sites and cutting to grade. We also anticipate that the project will stimulate the community because as of now, 70% of the workers are employed directly from the area, and as the works progress, the numbers are expected to increase. Fortunately, we have not experienced events that could cause delays, and we're hopeful that we can maintain this momentum for the duration of the project.
The project also includes a 30,000 square foot indoor recreational area, a 22,000 square foot playing field, and parking facilities.
It consists of 3 buildings, one being 2 stories, and the other 2 are expected to be 3 stories tall. So there'll be a total of 15 classrooms. It also includes technical labs dedicated to electronics, technical drawing, woodwork, visual arts. There will also be labs for the sciences and IT, as well as clothing and home management. Space has also been made available for recreational activities with the inclusion of a 30,000 square foot internal recreational area, as well as a 22,000 square foot playing field for activities like football.
The initiative is being implemented by the Ministry of Education in collaboration with the Ministry of Infrastructure under the Grenada Education Enhancement Project. Construction began in September and is expected to be completed by March 2027. This is going to be a beautiful environment right after construction. All right, this evening's GBN ISAW gives you a glimpse of what happens when struggle transforms into resilience.
A good eye captures all. GBN ISAW is brought to you by Clear Vision.
Oh, I got my glasses from Clear Vision Eye Center.
I got my glasses at Clear Vision Eye Center.
Clear Vision Eye Center.
Clear Vision Eye Center.
evenings, GBN I Saw gives you a glimpse of just what happens when struggle transforms into resilience. In the I Saw feature tonight, we focus on a mother's unwavering mission, born from profound loss and enduring love, but to bring comfort and support to families facing cancer. Zara Latouche, inspired by the memory of her daughter Zanaya Latouche, who bravely battled cancer of the bladder until her passing in March, has channeled her grief into action. Driven by both love and pain, she established the Zanaya Foundation, which holds an annual walk to raise public awareness. This initiative aims to ease the financial burden of cancer on families and to extend compassion to those in need. Share your photos and videos with us via WhatsApp at 405-3052 or on our other social media platforms. That's to get your feature on GBN I Saw.
This is Network News. We'll be right back.
Distributed by Echo Blue Limited. Visit us on the Lansopine Main Road or call 405-4818.
Republic Bank. We're the one for you.
Mount Morris Community Development Organization invites you to our West Indian breakfast
on Sunday, November 2nd from 6 a.m. until 11 a.m.
at the Mount Morris Community Center grounds.
Come, enjoy local breakfast delicacies, all made by the residents of Mount Morris. Breakfast is only $25. Also available are pastries and a solid bar.
Live band music from the Octane Band
and DJ Slick.
At this breakfast, we feature the judging of the Guy Fawkes effigies. These effigies will be burnt on Guy Fawkes Day, Wednesday, November 5th at 7 p.m. Kumki, Asham, and a solid bar awaits you.
Sponsors:
Black Squatch Rum,
Hubbard's,
Trend Graphics,
Power 95 FM,
PartyGrenada.com,
and Dynamic Realty.
You don't want to miss this breakfast.
There are lots of reasons to own your future now. Lots of dreams and lots of plans. Lots of ways to own your land. With ACB by your side. Lots of ways to own with pride. Lots of chances to make it yours. Lots of ways to open doors. Lots of space to build much more. Lots of reasons to own your future now. There are lots of reasons to own your future now.
Start building your tomorrow today with a Lots loan from ACB Grenada Bank.
There are lots of reasons to own your future now.
Lots. Land ownership. Tomorrow secured.
Terms and conditions apply.
If you're working for a while, come by Courts, I'll make you smile. Courts Black Friday come around. We are the best prices in town. Black Friday starts now at Courts. Yeah, it's back. Courts Black Friday. I tell you, hurry fast. Traffic on the highway. You know we got unbeatable prices. And furniture, electronics, and appliances. Are you coming? Say yeah. Weekly prices. Biggest and best deals of this season. Shop and credit to win big. And pay nothing until next year, January. Rock out and come down to Courts. Courts already load. Courts already load. Black Friday start. Courts already load. And go when Black Friday come out.
Sisson's got you covered this Christmas. From ceiling to floor, from outside to inside, Sisson's is formulated to bring out our true Caribbean flair. Get 20% off Sisson's Ceiling White, Easy Clean, and Sisson's Aquaflow paints. Plus, every Sisson's purchase is an entry to win the grand prize of a 65-inch TV. Just scan the QR code, attach a picture of your receipt, and you are entered to win. Promotion runs October 1st to December 20th, 2025. Sisson's, good looks that last.
Hi, I want $10 on Playway, $20 back up on Pick 3, and cash for each, please. Okay, are you adding multi-X to your bet? Yes, multi-X, all of them. Smart. Best value bet. Backup and multi-X, you cannot go wrong. Don't matter the bet, multi-X all of the daily games.
With multi-X added, your winnings can be multiplied 3 times, 5 times, even 7 times. So make it a rule. Add multi-X to all your Playway, daily Pick 3, and daily cash for bets every day and for every drop, and watch your money grow. Available at stores and online.
You heard it here. Multiply your winnings daily. Must be 18 or older to play. NLA, making your dreams come true.
Level of convenience and comfort awaits you when you shop at Rise and Shine Supermarket and Hardware Supplies, Griffin Lane, Grenville. Convenient, because we are open Sunday to Sunday. We're even at your service on public holidays. Comfort, because we are easily accessible to the physically challenged. Free Wi-Fi is available while you shop, and bags come at no charge. Everyday low prices and excellent customer care. Adequate parking available. We supply everything you can possibly think of. Family and home supplies, fresh meat, vegetables, and personal care products. All brands of cooking gas at affordable prices. You can send in your order, have it pulled, or pick up express.
Are you looking for a reliable, affordable, and customer-friendly pharmacy? Look no further than Hills and Valley Pharmacy, the nation's leading healthcare products and services provider. We are committed to serving you at convenient locations. Find an extensive and affordable selection of prescription and over-the-counter drugs and medical supplies at Church Street, Hillsborough, Carriacou, Jubilee Street, Grenville, St. Andrew, near the bus terminal, and Halifax and Grenville Street, St. George. Our committed team is always available to offer valuable assistance for managing your health and wellness. Discover the additional benefits of our wholesale distribution on Halifax Street and our Medcare Center on Grenville Street, where we provide in-house physiotherapy, massage therapy, doctor consultations, and eye care services. Our commitment is to satisfy all your healthcare needs, including competitive prices, loyalty rewards, and special discounts for seniors. Contact us at 435-6904 and WhatsApp 535-4734. Choose Hills and Valley Pharmacy. Remember, your health is our business.
This is GBN. We've got the means, the power, and the medium.
The Planning and Development Authority is tightening oversight of major public projects with the introduction of a new check consultant clause. The measure, now part of all government construction contracts, is designed to improve accountability and ensure that projects meet design and safety standards. Chairman of the Planning and Development Authority, Leslie Humphrey, said the clause gives the entity greater power to intervene when there are questions about structural integrity or compliance with approved plans. He said it will also reduce costly errors and delays that have plagued several government-funded initiatives in the past. The move follows recent concerns about project management and value for money in the public sector. The new system will take effect this month and apply to all new infrastructure and development contracts moving forward. A 3-day regional health surveillance workshop in Grenada, hosted by the Ministry of Health and the Pan American Health Organization, aims to modernize disease detection and strengthen Caribbean collaboration. Trainee reporter Shania McIntosh tells us more.
The Ministry of Health, Wellness and Religious Affairs, in collaboration with the Pan American Health Organization, is hosting a 3-day regional integrated health surveillance training workshop in Grenada this week. According to the Pan American Health Organization Advisor for Health Surveillance, Disease Prevention and Control, based at the Pan American Health Organization office in Barbados, Prajap Singh said the main objective of the workshop was to promote an integrated approach to health surveillance. The advisor explained that traditionally, ministries of health have operated through separate divisions for communicable and non-communicable diseases. However, the goal of this initiative is to develop a unified and coordinated response that links various health entities under one system.
And so what we're trying to do is to have that coordination across all different entities, be it the laboratory, be it the information systems, be it the surveillance aspect of it, and across various disease areas to bring a single unified response across different entities. And that is a work that we're trying to do across the Eastern Caribbean countries. We know small island context, we know people are limited, human resources are limited, so we need to be able to streamline from our perspective, from international donors as well as stakeholders, to be able to provide a unified single response so that the countries are able to respond effectively as well.
So the Pan American Health Organization advisor also highlighted that the initiative, which has been ongoing since 2022, continues to build on efforts to improve processes, standardize documentation, and strengthen information systems to support better decision-making and public health interventions. He emphasized that increased collaboration among countries will lead to more efficient surveillance networks and improve health outcomes for people across the region.
This is the 4th iteration of this meeting. This has been done annually since 2022 around COVID times, when we realized that there's a need to have an integrated response across all disease areas. So this is the 4th, and we are continuing that effort to bring things together, processes, documents, and information systems, what you may know, a gamut of things that we're trying to bring together. So at the end of 3-4 days, we expect further collaboration across countries and within the countries to improve the lives of people.
Ultimately, the workshop underscores the shared commitment of Caribbean nations to modernize disease surveillance and create a more resilient public health system. Shania McIntosh, GBN News.
We'll report the sports news after the break. Stay.
When you need your prescription filled or you require non-prescribed medication, supplements, or all your personal needs, visit Gittins Healthcare at locations on Wall Street, Grand Anse, Victoria Street, Grenville, and Central Deputy Street, Wharf. Gittins Healthcare aims to provide an exceptional personalized pharmacy experience. Additionally, children under 5 and adults 55 years and over will enjoy 10% discount on purchases of $20 and over on prescription medication. Stop settling for less. Visit Gittins Healthcare, where your health is our priority.
Served Grenada for decades, we are the #1 and largest electrical supplier.
Hi, welcome to Sunny Electrical. How may I help?
We offer electrical wiring accessories, tools, and appliances for all residential, commercial, and industrial applications, which is what we are known for. And we expanded our products with new innovative ways to modernize your home. New homeowners will be captivated in our lighting showrooms.
Some more pendant lights here. These are very multifunctional because they can work for kitchens, living rooms, bedrooms.
We have a wide selection of lighting, ranging from indoor to outdoor and solar. We are also available for site visit services to assist you with selecting the perfect light for your forever home. We are located at Dusty Highway in Grand Anse, St. George. Sudden Electrical. Best value, expert advice, quality products. We hope to see you soon.
At Oasis Pet and Garden, we bring you the best products at the best prices nationwide. Wholesale prices available on selected items. Come take advantage of our amazing in-store discounts. At Oasis Pet and Garden, there is something for everyone. To order and for more information, contact Oasis Pet and Garden today. Or contact us on Facebook or Instagram. Oasis Pet and Garden, a home for farmers.
Remember the 5th of November, the gunpowder, treason, and plot. I know of no reason why the gunpowder treason should ever be forgot.
These effigies will be burnt on Guy Fawkes Day, Wednesday, November 5th at 7 p.m. Kumki, Asham, and a solid bar awaits you.
Remember the 5th of November, the gunpowder, treason, and plot. I know of no reason why the gunpowder treason should ever be forgot.
What if you had a choice? A choice of joining a line or a choice of making your purchases online? What would you choose? While you ponder on that, the National Lotteries Authority has provided another purchasing option. All their games are now available online. Yes, Grenadians! From wherever you are, purchase your favorite daily and jackpot-type games using any electronic device. Register on the NLA's website at www.nla.gd. Top up your account and enjoy online lottery gaming at your convenience. We're taking shopping comfort up several notches, but the choice is yours. Join a line or buy online. NLA, make your dreams come true.
Good evening, sporting fans. West Indies will take on New Zealand on Wednesday in the first T20 International of the 2025 series. West Indies arrived full of confidence after a historic 3-0 whitewash over Bangladesh in tough subcontinental conditions. Shea Hope, Rovman Powell and Jason Holder have been in brilliant touch with the bat, while Akeal Hossain, Romario Shepherd and Holder himself have shown with the ball. Additionally, Matthew Ford, who suffered a shoulder injury in the summer, has been recalled after successfully completing the rehabilitation and return to play protocols process. He will be joined by Shamar Springer, who has been included to bolster a seam bowling unit which has suffered several recent injuries, including Ramon Simmons and Jediah Blades, who have both been ruled out for this series. Left-arm spinner Gudekesh Moti will also miss the series following a recent dip in form attributed primarily to a technical issue with his action. New Zealand will look to bounce back after a rain-affected 1-0 series loss to England. The Grenada national swim team, a formidable 34-member squad, is poised to compete at the 33rd OECS Swim Championships at the Shrewsbury Aquatic Centre in St. Vincent. Following team trials in late September, the Grenada Amateur Swimming Association GASA officially announced the team for the 2025 competition. The team features a diverse mix of new and seasoned swimmers across multiple age groups. Here are the categories. 8 and under, Brianne DeRoche, Sydney Joseph, Laith St. John, Jensen DeCall, and John No. 9 to 10, Evie Tom Barima, Luella Bernard, Madison Charles, Hallie Gooden, Mateo Thomas, Keshawn Cobb, and Ethan Claremont. 11 to 12, Angelina Glennis, Jackson Bain, Connor Marie Munro, Ethan Trifuk, Patrick Dowden, Ramon Stewart, and Ethan Gunpot. 13 to 14, Kristen Gresham, Zia Oliver, Eliza Rose Benjamin, Giselle Francis, Jacob Colomo, and Caleb Williams. 15-17, Victoria Boxo, Kira Cowich, Elliot Fletcher, Marlon Patterson, and Tariq Bethel. 18 and over, Anika Otway, Kimberly Ince, Zachary Gresham, and Nathan Fletcher. Wish them the very best. Well, under the guidance of head coach Dameek Walters and assistant coach Valerie Andrew, the swimmers have undergone a demanding training regimen to prepare for the championships. Moving to GFA Division 1 action, Honved came away with a narrow 3-2 victory over Royal Grenada Police Force on Monday. The win moved them 2 positions in the standings from 6th to 4th with 32 points. The Royal Grenada Police Force dropped 1 spot to 5th place, remaining at 31 points. Meanwhile, Monk Ridge Sports Club won 3-2 against Combined Northerners. The victory enabled Monk Ridge to advance from 8th to 7th place, accumulating 25 points. Combined Northerners fell to 6th place, holding steady at 30 points. We can tell you the St. Andrews Football League maintained their top position in the standings with a 1-0 win over Fontenoy United. This win increased their points to 39, solidifying their lead. Fontenoy United remained in 3rd place with 34 points. Sun Jets, who did not play today, stay in 2nd place with 35 points. Moving to the Premier League, 7 points and a 1-game difference separate top of the table St. John's Sports and defending Premier League champions Paradise FC International in the points table. The defending champions and 6-time title winners are currently sitting in 2nd place on 31 points. Top of the points table, St. John's Sports, they are on 38 points. Rounding out the top 4 on the points table are Hurricanes SC and newly promoted St. David FC on 30 and 29 points respectively. St. David FC were promoted from the 1st division to the top flight last season. Now with the season winding down, St. John's Sports have 2 games left in the season, while Paradise will close their season with games against Honved, St. David FC and North Stars. That's the sports news for now. The Fathers Association of Trinidad and Tobago is calling for immediate legislative action to address what it describes as a troubling surge in paternity fraud cases nationwide. At a media conference on Monday, Association President Randall Felix cited local laboratory data that underscores the scale of the issue.
President of the Fathers Association of Trinidad and Tobago, Randall Fields, shared data collected from a local laboratory during the period January 2020 to September 2025 on 440 men, showing that nearly 1 in 3 paternity tests conducted over several years proved the man tested was not the biological father.
Out of those 440 tests, we see paternity not being confirmed for as many as 143 men, giving you a percentage of approximately 33%, which is in other words saying that out of those tested, 1 in every 3 men were not the biological parents of their children.
He said the figures were not what he expected.
I expected 1 out of 10, possibly even 1 out of 7. But to see 1 out of 3 means we have a critical problem in Trinidad and Tobago.
According to Mr. Fields, in the legal cases, 24 out of 82 men, about 29%, were proven not to be the biological fathers. He said the findings revealed troubling implications for men who could face imprisonment or financial hardship for children proven not to be theirs.
If those 24 men did not get that test and decided to go to court and say, well, that is my child, he toe look like mine, he eye look like mine, he would have been placed on a maintenance order. And let's say he was working at Selamatal, or let's say he was working Petrochin, or let's say he was working at one of these places and he was thrown out of his job and could no longer make his maintenance, his child maintenance payment. He would have been sent to jail for a child that was never his.
He said the association has since reached out to the Attorney General and the Chief Justice to push for both legislative and procedural reforms to protect men's rights and mental health.
The Attorney General would have, even up to yesterday, reached out to me and said that he's appalled by the statistics, and most definitely he would like to have us sit down with us in pertaining to crafting of laws, particularly when it comes to paternity fraud.
The Fathers Association of Trinidad and Tobago is urging national dialogue and swift action to ensure paternity verification becomes mandatory before maintenance orders are granted, a move Mr. Fields believes could prevent emotional and financial trauma for countless men and families. Mahalia Joseph Wharton, TTT News.
Further afield, South Floridians are stepping up to assist Jamaica in the wake of Hurricane Melissa's devastation. Project Dynamo has already organized multiple relief flights to Montego Bay, delivering much-needed aid to communities hardest hit by the hurricane. A local 10 News team joined the latest relief mission on Monday, witnessing the ongoing recovery effort firsthand.
I am grateful that we have this opportunity to join you live, because I can tell you to bear witness to this relief effort is like nothing I've ever seen. In part, it's because of what you're looking at, the terrain itself. You know, we've talked about Hurricane Melissa being one of the most strongest storms in history, let alone for Jamaica and the Caribbean. We've talked about those high speeds. Now imagine this area being hit with those wind gusts, right? And then you have the mudslides that came, and the folks that you are looking at right here. So we're in Hanover Parish. Some of these people that we just spoke with, they haven't seen any relief in days until we are embedded with Project Dynamo. So what you need to know about Project Dynamo, they're a veteran-led, donor-funded nonprofit, and we are talking about an elite group of veterans, highly decorated in the different branches of military they come from, and they're all using that life experience right here, right now, walking this ground to figure out what folks need. And they're teaching me, part of the reason is, look up. You see these electrical lines? The Red Cross says more than 70% of folks here in Jamaica still don't have access to electricity. There's also communication that is down. That is also why it has been hard to reach folks in remote areas like this, because they cannot pick up a telephone and say, hey, I need some help. Hey, I need some food. So what they're doing is that really difficult, hard work. And a lot of it is building relationships with people on the ground, speaking with local police, and then figuring out who needs work. And literally we've been hiking trails into this terrain. Joining me now are two members. We're going to first start with James Judd. He is a team leader. Just explain to them what we just witnessed right here. What's happening in the home right beyond us?
Sure. Well, there's so much need here. We were working with Jamaican Constabulary Force and their police, and they were taking us to one area where there was a need, and then on the way there was more needs. And what you see behind us, this is a house that there's about a family of 5 or 6 that are living in this house that has no roof. There's a little bit of a covering in the back of the roof. 4 children in there. This house has 4 or 5 children. There's a baby over here, and they don't have food. They don't have water. Some of them don't have clothes. These people have lost much of everything. If you look around, you can see how strong the winds were. There's not a single leaf on these trees. You know, all around us, these were trees at one point that had leaves and foliage. It's just gone. And you know, part of what we're doing today primarily is actually going out to identify people with medical needs, but we're not going to waste the trip out while we're talking to folks. We do have a corpsman with us. He's analyzing. Yesterday we performed a ultrasound on a gentleman who had actually was worried about a fracture. We did some other 4 other people that we treated. We medevaced another American today. So we're bringing in relief supplies with the planes. We're flying out Americans that need to get out, primarily focused on the ones that have medical needs first, and then getting others out, but at the same time distributing the relief supplies that we have and working with locals.
Meanwhile, as Jamaica's airports gradually reopen, travelers arriving in Miami are recounting scenes of widespread destruction and hardship. With many families displaced and infrastructure severely damaged, the focus now turns to rebuilding and recovery in the aftermath of the hurricane.
So many of these people that I talked to, you could tell that their hearts were torn when they got off that plane here this evening just a couple of hours ago and arrived back in Miami, leaving behind so many loved ones that will be rebuilding for years. As Jamaica's airports reopen following Hurricane Melissa, those with Jamaican ties are making their way back to Miami with stories about the destruction the Category 5 storm left in its wake.
There's a lot of people just on the street because they're hungry, they have nowhere to sleep. It's just total devastation, unlike anything I've ever seen before.
The damage so severe in some parts, flights out of Montego Bay still struggle to leave on time.
It was unlike anything. I don't even know. It was a hurricane. It was nothing like any hurricane I've been in, on the real.
This woman and her family were stuck in Jamaica for over a week. Their flight on Sunday delayed by nearly 3 hours.
I'm glad to be back, but Jamaica is my home, so I'm really mixed emotions right now.
Some of those returning Sunday got stuck on the island and had to ride out the storm. No matter where you were, this woman tells me it was traumatic.
And there was also the trauma of not being able to reach family and friends who were in other parts of the island. It was just an experience.
Another traveler tells us the pictures of the damage only tell part of the story.
Seeing it in person, it's completely different. It's complete devastation. Where I'm from in St. Elizabeth, we took some of the hardest hit. I'm talking about leveled. You have all, the communities are totally leveled.
Nearly everybody I spoke with just reiterated time and time again how much help Jamaica needs right now. Like we said, it will take years to get back to any sense of normalcy. One of the women I spoke with says that she's a registered nurse and hopes to plan some sort of medical relief effort for the island. Live at Miami International Airport, Brett Neese, Local 10 News.
A reminder of the headlines right after this. Headlines once more. No decision yet on the U.S.'s request to install radar equipment and technical personnel at Maurice Bishop International Airport. Opposition boycotts Parliament over procedural disputes. Carriacou's Lauriston Airport set for historic renaming and major upgrade. Also in the news regionally, Fathers Association in Trinidad and Tobago urges legal action on paternity fraud. Internationally, South Florida mobilizes relief flights as Jamaica reels from Hurricane Melissa. Plus in the sports news, West Indies to clash with New Zealand in first T20 at Eden Garden. I'm Kenroy, Baptiste. That's all from us in the GBN newsroom for the moment. Good night.